Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 1602 AD. Last time my game crashed, so I had to start over again. I didn't have a save, so we're gonna restart this episode. It was only 3 minutes, so that's not really too bad. But we're gonna try again. Delusions of Grandeur. The city has quite a bit of grandeur, if you ask me. We have 500 inhabitants now, so we're 5% on the way. This is growing quite nicely. We still have a couple of pioneers to go, but they will grow eventually into settlers. Luckily for us, the plantations and stuff like that also provide inhabitants, and I think they count towards the total of 10,000. So, how many inhabitants do you get from a hunting lodge? That's my question. So if we build a hunting lodge, so that's only one. Never mind that. We could build it. It's quite expensive to operate, but it can provide quite a lot of people with food. Yeah, let's build a hunter just for funsies. Yeah, we're gonna build a hunter here. Come on, hunt that deer. We probably have to. Oh, he doesn't. He's not able to hunt a deer because we cannot build there, and for some reason if you cannot build there he won't go there, which is really strange. It is not in reach. Kind of silly, but so we have to find another building. I wonder if you could get this achievement by just for example spamming butcher shops all over the place. You would run out of money, so in terms of money it wouldn't be possible, but would be kind of nice if you could settle another island and just put it full of yeah, for example the butchers, and still make it. But I don't think so. I calculated that we needed like 250 houses to reach 10,000, so, and that's with 40 population per house. I still haven't checked if it's the right number, but I think aristocrats provide 40 people in one house. Do we want to sell anything? Not really. No, I don't know why. Could build a couple of more stone roads. Yeah, why not? Let's spend our money. We're a big spender. We're making quite a bit of money now. The balance sheet was looking a bit grim before we provided tools, but now almost all the guys are settlers. I don't know what's wrong with these pioneers. There's only living one pioneer in these houses, and that's not really normal. Normally you would have, I think, 9 total. That's correct. Ooh, we're having quite a bit of spices now. Tobacco products is also going fairly nice. So we're gonna. Oh yeah, that's 4 for some reason. So I think we have to wait a while until they grow a little bit further. Maybe the houses catch fire. No, there's only 3 now. Strange. We're gonna wait a while and see if they upgrade. But before the game crashed, I ended up with these exact same houses, these 3. And they didn't upgrade for a while, so that might be a bug. So we might have to demolish them and build some new ones. Let's see. Do we need to build more wineries though? 81 tons of liquor. I'm gonna take a close... Yeah, we definitely have to start working on the food now, because we'll run out of food soon. Do I want to settle on our island for the food? Somewhere here, or where? I had a nice island for food. I don't remember where it was, but it was great. Marvelous. Is it this one? No. This one maybe. Yeah, maybe this one, but it's quite far away. I want something a little bit closer. Yeah, this one. Maybe this one for food. But since we have the space now, why go and settle on our island? Of course, we need to do that in the near future or in the future. Oh, it did upgrade, so seems to be okay. But for now, gonna do it just here. Finish the grid. So that would be like this. And where do we want this market? I think here would be fine. Maybe here. I think this is a better place. Yeah, let's build market. I think we can build the, what's it called? Cattle farms. Yeah, they fit perfectly in the grid. So why bother building special roads? We're gonna build them in the grid. Might even do it with a couple of sheep farms as well. We do not need a road towards the cattle farms, although we could do it, but then the market will pick up the cattle, but it isn't really necessary because the butcher can go straight across the grass. Let's put the butcher here. We built the butcher a little bit too early, but it's okay. I think with 2 butchers, I think we can keep up. But oh, there we go. All our inhabitants are settlers now, so that's great. We're gonna wait a while to let them all fill up their houses and make a bit of money now, and then upgrade them to citizens. Yeah, but we need to make sure that the boat doesn't overflow with spices and tobacco. So will this be okay? Or do I need to build? I could build 2 more. Just over here. How are we doing on cloth? I think for cloth we will build some cotton here. Or if we are running, yeah, we're also starting to run low on cloth. I think the cloth was around 90 or even 100. So the cloth is also going to be a problem fairly soon. If I build sheep farms here, will they manage? I think they will manage. It's not the best idea, but I'm gonna replace them with cotton plantations anyway. And then we will build a weaver's hut here. And eventually these will all go, of course. They'll all be houses. Maybe this area will contain a little bit of butcher shops and cattle farms, but maybe not. It depends how big the city needs to be. Where's the ship going? Going south. Yeah, I think we're going to stop giving them tools, and then we're gonna save a bit of. Yeah, we need the stone to upgrade them to citizens, so that's nice. We need also need a bit of wood, but we also need wood for a school and a tavern. If we build a school here and a tavern next to it, we have a nice area that can grow, and then we can build a school here with a tavern. But we want a church here later, so we probably want a school here. Same, and we might even need a church here, so we could build a school here. We could also just delete one of the, let's say delete this house and build the school there. Maybe I should have kept the space, but then where are we going to build a tavern? A tavern has the same reach as a school. Could demolish all 3 of them, but these guys would miss out. But that's not really a problem. The schools will eventually be replaced by universities, but the taverns have to stay, I think. Yes, the taverns are really unique. There's nothing that replaces a tavern. So you have to be smart about the taverns. The schools not so much. Yeah, we also have to be a little bit smart about them. I don't really like to demolish the houses, but on the other hand, we have plenty of houses now. We have plenty of population, plenty of tax income. It's not like that the balance sheet will turn around once we build a bunch of taverns and schools. They're not too happy, but the fire brigade is coming, man. We could build a tavern here. All the guys would have access to the tavern, and then we can build maybe build a school here in the middle, maybe here, maybe even here. School on the other side. These guys won't have a school, but there's quite a bit of planning involved here. You'd have to see where to place them to get the best bang for a buck. Because if we have to build 2 extra taverns to prevent demolishing a house, I think 1 house does not pay for, or let's say 2 houses do not pay for 1 tavern. 2 houses do pay for a tavern, I think, but 2 houses don't pay for 2 taverns. So we could say we want to build a tavern here, and somewhere here, and then we might just end up having enough taverns to make all the people happy. But if we build 1 here, we could even build a couple of more houses there. Yeah, I think we're gonna build a tavern here, and then demolish these guys and build it here. So yeah, they all have access to a tavern, this whole area. Then we pick a school. Could build it on top of the tavern. We'd have the same range. I'm not sure about this. Do we demolish the? I think we're gonna demolish this house and then build a school here. Yeah, we have most of the houses have access to the school now, apart from this little bit and these guys. The same goes for the tavern. Almost the same area. I think this is the best placement. Let's build a nice square for the kids to play on. Alright, let's load up all the tobacco and unload it at home. I think we're gonna give them, as soon as we unloaded it, we're gonna give them access to tools. We have plenty of wood, we have plenty of stone, plenty of tools. Although the iron mine has run out, so you can stop working now. Gonna save us a lot of money. Are you picking up that iron? It's only 1 ton, but just pick it up, right? Am I gonna bother? Does he only pick it up when there are 2 or more? If that's the case, then there's no point in keeping working. But that's 1 ton of iron wasted. The iron in the warehouse? No, I don't think so. Is the tool smelts? Yeah, this one is can stop working as well. There's no iron. Yeah, it's not gonna pick up the iron ore, I think. So stop working. So we are out of iron ore and potentially tools. We got 4 tons of tools here, so I think we will pick up those tools. It may be the difference. We don't need any tools to. Yeah, we need tools to build 1 more Reaver's hut. It's Reaver's hut. Where is it? There it is. Now we're gonna build it here, but that's only 3 tons. So 55 tons of tools. Is that enough to reach the 400 and I think it's 450 citizens for the deep iron mine? And then we need tools for the deep iron mine anyway, so probably want to start buying tools right away. Let's buy up to a maximum of, let's not set the bar too high. Let's buy up to 30 tons. So we're not gonna buy just yet, but as soon as we start to run out, we will buy. Yeah, there's a nice bit of tobacco and stuff like that. We also have a bit of food. The food seems to be rising again. 60, 86. But as soon as we get citizens, we probably have to start building a couple of more cattle farms. So I think we want to be safe, better safe than sorry, right? So let's build 2 cattle farms, wait a while, and then build a butcher. Yeah, unload all the spices, all the tobacco, all the food, only if it's just a tiny bit. Yeah, you should be really happy now, and then give the guys tools. Come on, citizens, where are you? Yeah, they're the first citizens. Let's immediately increase the tax. Do they pay a little bit more tax than the settlers? I think they do. It's kind of hard to calculate. It says 38% tax, so they seem to pay less, but they also make a bit more money, so that way they pay a little bit more. They pay about, you have to do their number times their amount of people times 1.4. Seems, and with the settlers it's times 1.2 maybe. It doesn't really make sense, the system in the game, that you can tax the low income people a lot more than the people with a high income. Just doesn't seem right. Oh, you make $1 million a year, or euros, or pounds. Oh, then you will only pay 20% tax. I mean, 200k, that's plenty enough. Oh, you're making only 10k a year. Well, let's tax you 45%. So at least we get a bit of money out of it. That doesn't seem right. You could probably stop working now. Yeah, when you don't work, you're free, so that's okay. Just a little bit further. Good thing is we have a bunch of wood to use on main island. Bring the spices home. We're doing it manually still. I kind of want to set up an automatic trade route, but that would mean that I have to build another boat, and I'm not sure if I want to bother building small warships. Kind of want to go straight into the large ones. Oh, we got quite a bit of citizens, right? At least 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. So you get plenty of wood, plenty of spices. Let's get the tobacco as well. Yeah, 23 tons. By the time we get there, it's probably close to 30, maybe even more. We unlock, yeah, we unlocked the doctor. I think we have to build a doctor sooner rather than later, because we will get the plague. And once we get the plague, we really need a doctor. But we can do with 2. We can build 1 here and here. That's the good thing about these later buildings. The range is a lot better. The range on the school is just not too great. The range on the chapel is even less, of course, but the chapel is such a small building. On the other hand, the chapel is maybe a small building, but in this setup, it takes the place of a house. So, school is the best building, I believe. Yeah, in my opinion, the school is the best. The range is quite nice, and it's only a 2x2, so it's perfect to place it instead of a house. Unlike the tavern, which needs the space of 2 houses. And the university and the theater are even worse, they take up 4 houses in my setup. Each. But if you place them correctly next to each other, I think they only take up 6 houses. So it's basically 3 houses each. Yeah, I think it's a waiting game for now. We could speed up the time here, but not sure if I want to bother. I could demolish these guys, but no, I don't really want to, because I value the tools a lot more, I think, than the money. I'm making plenty of money, so the little bit of money that I save doesn't justify the tools that's gonna cost to replace them again. I'm not sure that when I get access to the deep iron mine, can I replace the normal iron mine with a deep one? Because if that's the case, I want to keep this one around, because it still has 1 ton of iron ore in it. On the other hand, it's costing me 20 gold coins to operate while it's doing nothing. So that's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of wasted money. So do I really value the 1 tons of iron ore that much? Or is it at 150 citizens that I get access to the deep iron mine? I have access to the castle now, so we could build a castle. The fortress, I think I can build a fortress here. So that would look kind of cool, a fortress at the harbor. Looks a little bit like a reverse Italy. You know what I mean? Like the boot. But then the other way around. Yeah, now we are at 150. The people want a church. Yeah, now we get the church. So yeah, this is great. We saved the spot for the church. Well, it's not really that great, because these guys will miss out on the church. We really wanted to get all the people to church. We should probably build one here and one here. I think that's the best option. That's why I didn't want to fill out my island with people. So I can plan things like this out. And the baths can probably, we can do something similar. Yeah, the church is really expensive, 1600 gold coins. But now we have plenty of money. We're making so much money now. It's really great. And I think we're doing fine. And we could do with a little bit more liquor, I think. And it may be time to start thinking about that other boat. Because the large shipyard is... this is the gold mine. We have access to the gold mine, but not the deep iron mine. Do we want to start mining gold, though? It's really expensive. And it's not like that we need it. We don't need it for anything yet. We don't need jewelry. We only need the jewelry. Ugh, it's hard to talk. We only need the jewelry when we have aristocrats. The merchants don't even need the jewelry. I kind of like it. They will consume it if they have access to it, but they don't need it. I think we're gonna build a warehouse 3. I think this is my favorite warehouse in terms of how it looks. Kind of too bad that the fisher huts are in front of it. Yeah, we're buying tools now. So all the profit that we make is going to vaporize purchasing tools. Yeah, I probably should start thinking about double spices, double wineries and stuff like that. Ooh, now we have access to even more. We can build cotton plantations, baths. Yeah, making some great progress here. What? We missed this stone. Let's grab a bit of stone here. Do we have stone? 45. We have plenty of stone. Yeah, I think it's 450. But we will make it. And once we have that, we will prevent them from getting tools and start thinking about where to expand, where to yeah, we need to start growing cotton, maybe the chocolate thingies. Yeah, they don't want baths and stuff like that. But how's the range of the baths? It's about the same as the church, so we have the same problem. We can build baths here. Then we have to build another one here. And another one here. Right, if we were to build one here. Maybe here. And here. Yeah, I think that would work out perfectly. If we built one here or here, we have to figure that out precisely. I think we can go away with this and replace the fire brigade, or go with a bath. We build a bath here. Does this guy get it? Barely, just barely. And then if we build it here, yeah, the settler hit also gets it barely. And then we have this half of the island covered. So that's also alright. We figured that out. That's great. We still need to send a bit of stone over to this island to get the spice farm. It's a plantation, I should say. It's not a farm. Come on. Is the food really doing good? Then a deep iron mine. Weaving mill. The tailor shop. Don't need the tailor yet. We need the tailor for the merchants. But I should stop this episode. It's going on for way too long already. We are 7 minutes over the time limit. I try to keep them 20 minutes each, the episodes, but sometimes I get carried away. I hope you don't mind. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please hit that like button. If you don't be afraid to dislike. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.